Hello, and welcome to another episode of This is Rico trying to heal my inner child. I'd like to start by saying that I am not a doctor, I am not a therapist, and I'm not a medical professional in any way. Just a regular person trying to navigate through life and trying to navigate what's going on in here. I was touching down on the topic of fear, more specifically, how fear has impacted me at a young age and then throughout my life. And I'd like to say one thing before I continue on with that. I've made a lot of videos in a very short period of time. I did not think I would be making this many videos already. I thought I was going to make 8, maybe 10, just talk about some things. But here I am, I'm making episode 20. And I just want to say that if you're a viewer and you've gotten this far and you've seen all my videos and you're still here, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you sticking with me, hearing my story. I appreciate all the likes and the subscribes and the views. I appreciate all of that. So if you're still here with me, I love you. And I'm going to keep doing these videos and I'm going to keep going. I haven't even moved out of the house yet with my stories. I'm still living in my dad's house. So I have a lot of stuff to go through. A lot of territory. There's a whole lot going in here. I've settled some stuff and I've gotten through some stuff, but there's still a whole lot more. So much more. So again, if you're still watching, thank you. I'm going to keep making videos. I have some more music videos that I want to put out as well. And just a handful of old songs that are probably 15, 20 years old. And yeah, it's encouraging to know that you appreciate and that you watch and that you're still here. It really is. And my hope is that I can just continue to grow and get a bigger community together. And then maybe we can share ideas. We can share support for each other. We can collaborate. I want to go live. And I want to do a sort of a podcast thing. And I'd love to have any of you come on and chat with me, talk about life, talk about yourself, talk about your experiences. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear all of them. So those are just some ideas and stuff. And I just, like I said, I just wanted to express my appreciation to you all. I really, really appreciate you. Without you, I don't know if I could do this. And the more views, the more people come along, the more I want to make and create content and just keep going. I have stories. I have tons and tons of years to go through. So that being said, we're going to get back to fear. Fear and what it did to me as a youngster. When you have parents that are afraid of everything, it's going to trickle down to you and you're going to be afraid of stuff. I wasn't as afraid of things as they were, but I was still a little paranoid. I was still watching my back. I was still, looking over my shoulder at all times because you never know. You never know. You never know. That's what they would always say. You never know. And it was hard to try things. It was hard to try new things because now I got that fear telling me that maybe I'll get laughed at or maybe won't be good enough or maybe I'll just fail immediately. All the things that just made me afraid. But I'm going to take a real quick break and I will be right back with a little more. This is Rico trying to heal my inner child. Welcome back to This is Rico trying to heal my inner child. This episode, we're talking about fear and what its impact on me as a young adult. I think them being paranoid, they often thought about what other people. Well, actually, let me go back. They worried about what other people thought. They worried about what strangers thought. When I had as a youngster and I started growing my hair long, they were worried that strangers that people we don't even know, they were worried that those people were going to think I was gay. And I remember saying, like, what does it matter what they think? I don't care what they think. They can think whatever they want. But anytime I would say that, they would just kind of like try to shut me down and worry about what strangers thought. They worried about what strangers thought more. No, let me say that like this. They saw other people's opinions more valuable than mine. They were more concerned with their opinions. But whenever I would try to like express myself, I was shut down. They didn't want to really hear that. So that made me afraid of people I didn't know as well. Maybe I shouldn't try because this guy's gonna do something. This guy's gonna do something. You know what I mean? Like just even start trying a new band. I hope they don't hurt me. You know, they're not gonna hurt me. They never did. Nothing ever happened to me my whole life. So at around that time, that's when I really started to keep everything to myself because I was tired of expressing myself and being shut down. I was tired of speaking my mind and being shut down. I was tired of, being myself and kind of being told I was a weirdo because I wasn't like him, because I wasn't like my dad. So he didn't really, I don't know, I don't know how to say it. He just didn't really care for me as much. So with that in my mind, if I can't tell them anything and nobody else really wants to hear it, I can't tell anyone at all. So I just keep it inside. Keep it inside. Keep it inside and internalize it, all of it. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm depressed, when I'm ecstatic, I had to keep it all to myself because, you know, if I was depressed, oh, it's all in your head. But if I was like really happy, oh, calm down. You know what I mean? It was every time I expressed something, it was I got the stop. I got the opposite. And even all the good stuff and all my hopes and dreams had to keep to myself because they just didn't want to hear it because it wasn't what they wanted. I'm really not sure what they wanted because things change over the years. Stories change over the years. My parents are a bit old and they're kind of revisionists. They remember things a lot different than they were. Or at least they remember it different than I remember it. So I excuse me, I looked to them for approval. I really did, especially my old man. But I never got it. So I go through life looking for it elsewhere, like a fool, and I couldn't ever find it. I mean, people were cool, but they're not going to give me that approval that I needed. Had to learn years later that I have to just do it myself. Give myself one of these because I don't really care what anybody else thinks. And I'm not saying that to be mean, but if someone thinks highly of me, cool. If someone thinks lowly of me, cool. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I really don't care what strangers think. I'm going to say what I say and live how I live. But I'm going to take a quick break and be right back with a little more. This is Rico trying to heal my inner child. and welcome back to This is Rico trying to heal my inner child. Getting back to the topic of fear, or more specifically, what fear did to me. Um, the saying, hope for the best, but expect the worst. That's a good saying for times when you get where you work and it's busy and to get through it. If you expect the worst, if it's not the worst, then it's not so bad. Only thing is, I just learned to expect the worst, like all the time. Like all the time. With everything. I get so anxious and worrisome all the time. Like today. Today I had an appointment to do. All I had to do was go to this office and talk to this lady. That's it. I stressed about it since last night. I could feel the anxiety in my back. I could feel that my back muscles tightening up. I could feel like that nervous feeling in my stomach. And it's not fun. It's not fun, it's just to have an appointment, but am I gonna mess it up? Am I gonna mess it up? And I know my capabilities. I know how intelligent I am. I, I'm a very intelligent person. I just make really stupid decisions. Honestly. Um a lot of times I know that I'm making a stupid decision and I do it anyway. I can't blame anybody for the position I am in except for myself. I am where I am because of me. And that's it. But to know your potential, to know what you could do, to know how intelligent you are and how much brains you have, it's exhausting to be in conflict with yourself all the time. Because you got this one going, hey, yeah, we're smart, we know what we're doing, and oh no, 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 we don't. All the time, all the time. And I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at telling this one to be quiet. I can do it, and I can do it. But there's still the fear. There's still the anxiety. There's still that worry, like something's gonna go wrong, and things don't go wrong. I went and I did my appointment, and it was fine, and now I feel better. Maybe that's why I took a couple of days off to not make videos because I just had this appointment coming up. It's really, really rough. It's exhausting going through life that way. Arguing with yourself is just because of stuff other people said. When you believe their lies and then you argue with yourself about it, that's like the ultimate discouragement for me. Because I've listened to them for so many years that I have to argue with my own brain and tell it, yes, I am smart enough to do this. We can do this. We're good enough to do this. But at that time, when I'm so discouraged, I start to question, why am I even here? What am I even doing? What am I even doing here? I needed some sort of purpose, I guess, but I just felt like I didn't deserve to be here. I just felt like I didn't deserve anything because I was kind of told I was a burden the whole time. I'm going to take a real quick break. I appreciate you all, and I thank you for watching. This is Rico, trying to heal my inner child. I'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to This is Rico trying to heal my inner child. Um Back to fear, the topic of fear. It still it still tells me that I'm not good enough. Like I said before, I'm getting better at not listening to it. I'm getting better at telling it to shut the hell up and leave me alone. But it's hard because it's been a long time, and it's been there a long time. And like I said, I have a whole lot more of life experiences to talk about. But the voices are still there, and they kind of haunt me. They told me not to make these videos. I stopped listening to the voices, and I'm making these videos, and I'm going to continue to make these videos. But just telling myself that I'm worthy, that I'm good enough, that I deserve to be here. It's a struggle, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better because I believe in me, as you should believe in you. Sometimes when you just can't find what you're looking for, you just have to look within. You just have to take care of yourself and support yourself, and use that to prop yourself up and to get yourself going. Because I know who I am, and I know I'm capable of good things, and I know I know me. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows exactly what's going on in here except for me. And that's okay. I don't expect anyone to. Honestly, of all the people in my life that I've met, it was not until later on in life did I ever consider what their lives were like. Did I never really considered someone's past or someone's upbringing or anything. I just knew my own. It wasn't until later in life that I realized, wow, we all are different, and we all have different upbringings. We all have different experiences. We all have different lives. I don't know why I ever thought that we were all the same. Maybe that idea got stuck into my head somewhere. I think maybe the idea came from, if they're not just like us, then they're weird. So I guess we're the normal ones. That's just my thought. But I'm going to continue on because I can, because I will, because I know I can. I'm resourceful. I know what I'm doing. Somewhat, not really. But I believe in me. I'm not ready to give up now. I was. I was very ready to give up because of what other people thought of me. And that doesn't matter anymore. I only worry about what I think of me now. And I'm okay with me. I really am. So, with that said, I am going to wrap up this video. And again, I cannot express my appreciation for you all, for watching, for your likes, for your comments, for your subscriptions. It's very important. I need more oh my God, I can't say the word. I need more subscriptions so I can go live, because I want to meet some of you. I want to talk with some of you. I want to share life experiences, stories with you, whoever you are. Whoever you are. Yeah. I'll have discussions with anybody about life, about experiences, about past. So again, I am Rico. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please like, share, subscribe, like I said before, because it's very important. And I will be back very soon with another episode of This is Rico, trying to heal my inner child. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.